Ah. Okay. So. So. Ah. Wow. Wow, man. Wow. You know what the funny thing is? I pressed record when I was trying to stream. So, what I'm about to say is essentially a repetition of what I did. And I've been recording for 20 minutes, okay? Crazy. Jesus. Alright. Wow. That's insane. Oh my god. That's actually annoying. I've never freaking had that in my life. That's annoying. So, today we're gonna. Whoa. Whoa. Wait, what? Why is my stream bugging? Okay, there we go. Just have to check. I that's so good that I checked. I freaking checked. Cause guess what? We are screwed. So, ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be talking about Marc Roca to Bayern Munich. I've been thinking a lot about this, and I think he's the exact type of player we need. Wait, oh my god, how did I not notice that? There's so many things wrong. I mean, it's my first stream, but that's weird, isn't it? That's so weird. That is exact. Okay, let me check. So everything is fine. So we're talking about. I mean, okay, I haven't even. This is the first live stream. I had a channel. It was the exact same name, same banner, same person, everything, same logo. But I accidentally may or may not have just pressed the audio button while watching Liverpool versus Bayern. So UEFA wasn't too happy about that. So they strike my channel, and the strike was over. And I'm like, okay, let me go back to streaming and making videos. And guess what? The live stream ability on the channel was revoked. And then I was like, oh, I can't just contact YouTube because guess what? They don't have a contact email. So now we have this channel because it's on a new email. It won't affect any of my other channels. Ah, great, man. It's just one of those things that needs to happen. I mean, it's okay. So today we're going to be talking about Mark. Excuse me. Great. That's great. All right. Well, we're talking about. Oh, sorry. I'm freaking people in my house, man. I can't do nothing without no one interrupting me, man. All right. Marc Roca to Bayern Munich. We need a CDM. Ironically, the game that I decided we needed a CDM, crucially, was the Liverpool game. I It was too many times where Javi Martinez just got spun, right? Giving Niklas Süle and Max Hummels too much to do, right? Oh, there's so much I gotta talk about now. Hummels leaving, all this stuff. But we need a CDM, right? One of the plans against Liverpool was that once we got the ball, we'd quickly switch it over to um, was it Kingsley Coman? Oh no, Ribery against Coman against Trent Alexander-Arnold because we all knew Alexander-Arnold was not good defensively. He still isn't. I mean, he's improving, but we that was the plan, and that was supposed to come from Javi Martinez. Well, at least it came a lot of times from him because he was always the free player. Because like Klopp knows he's not a threat in terms of passing, so don't press him as much. And it worked every time. Every long ball took 20 hours, and Liverpool got enough men back to cover the ground. And that meant that we couldn't attack quicker. We didn't have any dynamics. We didn't. It was nothing. It was just a bunch of dead balls for 90 minutes. So I mean that really angered me. That's why we need a CDM, and I think that angered everyone at the club because we need. He was getting spun. He couldn't pass. And there's nothing against Javi. I think he's a great center back, but center back should never become defensive midfielders because one, imagine if Van Dijk becomes a defensive midfielder, right? It takes away from his ability as center back, but not only that, he is his your physical conditioning is too different in each position. For wingers, you need to be around 5'10" or 5'9", 5'8" in order to really become, I mean, you can be taller like Cristiano Ronaldo, but, you know, it makes it easier if you're like below 5'10" or 5'11", below that, and you're also fast, right? It makes it easier. Strikers around 6 foot, 6'2". I mean 6'4", you're just dying. 6'3", you're too damn tall. You need to have the balance between fast speed and also like aerial ability against center backs. So each position requires difference. I mean, if you put Philip Lahm versus Jerome Boateng, and you switch their positions, it's just not the same, right? Philip Lahm is 5'9" or 5'7". He's short, man, and Jerome Boateng is like 6'4" or 6'3". So there's so much of a huge difference. When I'm 6 foot, right, I kind of play center defensive midfield, right? If you put me in a winger position, I mean, I'm naturally a winger, but I discovered that I was better at CDM. What do I mean naturally? I mean, I like being on the wings. I just don't find it as fun as CDM, because CDM you work so hard. I just like that. So that's just how I see it, right? So we need a CDM who is not a center back and who also can play out from the back, right? Javi Martinez, when you see him play, he's just a defensive unit. He's good defensively when he's like the game's in front of him, but when they get past him, he's so slow to recover, right? So imagine if we had Roca. I keep saying Roca. I don't know why. Roca, right? He has so much pace and tenacity and energy. That's exactly what we need. He'll bomb in, and he has the pace to recover. Of course, the kid isn't perfect. If you don't know how he plays, let me explain. Right? I watched the games versus Spain and Germany. I didn't watch them live. I actually went back and watched the replays, and I think I know exactly what he needs. First of all, he's not perfect. Let me point out his flaw. He's not very good defensively. I'm just being honest. He's not. He's not that great defensively. He gets spun quite easily sometimes, but he's not trash either, which is why we want him, right? But he needs help. He needs someone to drill him down. We need a defensive coach at Bayern. I feel like all our coaches are like bum on fullbacks, you know. We need a defensive coach who can drill players on defending, like Sula, right? Van Dijk, Sula today did a long ball, and I'm very proud, but we need a defensive coach who can drill him on defending, because sometimes he gets caught out of position. But here's the thing, he's a smart player too. I watched a game where his center back got pulled out of position, and he quickly got in the center back position and covered the space for him, and made a very crucial interception. That's cool, but sometimes, you know, he'll like be too excited to win the ball, and he'll push forward and just completely lose the fact that he's a defender, and they get past him. So, you know, he needs help on that area. But I think if he plays next to Thiago's, you know, got the tackles, got the everything, right? If he plays next to Thiago with his physicality, which is he's a physical player, you know. You would think that most Spanish players are just, you know, they coast on the field and try and avoid confrontation. No, he wants to get in a challenge. He's trying to get in a challenge, right? He's also one of those players who he's like Busquets a little bit, except much faster, obviously, because he's shorter and also younger. Busquets, right? You know how Busquets would jump in front of the ball and protect it and make it so smooth. He does that, okay? That's exactly what we lack. You know, Thiago for me is a cheat code. If you don't know what cheat code is, it's the thing you put in a game that makes you win, okay? Thiago, they're all cheat codes for me. Gnabry is getting to that cheat code level. Messi for Barcelona is a cheat code. But this, you know, Thiago's our cheat code. You know, he can do everything essentially, and whatever he does, he gets good at it. So, like when you put him alongside Roca, we create a double pivot of world-class midfielders. I think the best Bayern formation is a 4-2-3-1. That's our best formation. We've gotten the most results with that, and with Coman on the left wing and Gnabry on the right, hopefully we get Sané. Something tells me we'll get Sané, but I don't think so. But if we give Roca and Thiago that platform, right, where they're both alongside each other, we get the best out of Thiago, because he'll be licensed to go forward a little bit more, which means we'll be scoring more goals. He'll be getting more assists because he'll be given the freedom to go higher, you know, knowing that someone with pace can cover ground, right? So we give Thiago that freedom, which means he'll be producing more. He'll be doing dribbles. He'll be doing the cute stuff, right? Because Thiago's a cute player. By cute, I don't mean he's sexy. I mean by cute, I mean his ability to move around the pitch and maneuver himself and do the little touches is very good. I just call it cute because I like it. You know, the cute touches, like Thiago can do that. So we create double pivot. I like double pivots, man, because they create so many options. You know, that's what Bayern do. We create double pivots, right? And one midfielder can drop in, one midfielder can drop in between the back three. It also gives the fullbacks very like a lot of freaking freedom to bum on, like you see Kimmich bums on. You know, we have a double pivot, and also Roca, he's a baller, man. What I mean by a baller, I mean he knows how to ball. The guy can pass. He's also like I like sharpness, you know. I would rather have a 50-yard pass going to your goalkeeper right next to him than a pass that's like literally what Kimmich did versus Madrid in like an hour ago, where he like tried to backheel a pass. Stupid Kimmich sometimes, but it was stupid. You know, I'm gonna admit that, and you can at least admit that you know Kimmich isn't perfect. But whoa, what is that? But my point is, he's a cute play. I mean, Thiago's a cute player, but you know, alongside Thiago, we can have that double pivot. We have our fullbacks bombing on, and we have Lewandowski who then has the freedom to move around because the inside forwards give us more options and crosses and all of that, and that's exactly what I want. I want us to be bombing on, but you know, we can get caught on the break because then after we bomb on, we'll still create a double pivot, but Thiago will go a little bit higher, and that means Roca and Sule and oh my God, pace galore, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna have Lucas Hernandez on one side, and oh my God, we're gonna have Niklas Sule with his fastest player in the Bundesliga. That tells you all, and he's 6'5". Oh my God, Sule is a cheat code too, but except he needs like he need. Oh my God, he tried like 3 long balls that game. This is Real Madrid. Basically, Roca to Bayern. I think we need him. Okay, he offers what Javi Martinez can. He gives us the passing ability. He's a baller, which means he can do the balling stuff. He can pass. He can do all that. He can protect the ball. He can win it back. He can intercept. He can defend, but he can improve in so many good areas because he's also young. He has the time. Okay, but he'll be a starter for us if we get him. He can start alongside Thiago, right, in a double pivot. And I don't want to see Mula anywhere near that team. So we can have Mula. We can have Tolisso Goretzka, right? We can rotate between them. And sometimes we can still play just Thiago at center defensive mid. I don't think CDM is our most crucial position. I just think we need one. You know, we need also for depth. You know, we need depth in that Bayern squad, and also we need good wingers. Sane, we have to get Sane. So yeah, that's pretty much my opinion on him. You know, maybe my CDM criteria. We only have 2 people watching, but we'll get back to where I need to be. Right? Of course, no one's gonna freaking be watching my stream on the first day. You know, I'm just excited for what's to come for Bayern Munich. I'm excited for this season, but I gotta say, losing the Arsenal first game of the preseason was annoying. But you know what I want to do? I want to see us perform well in the Champions League. At least get to the semifinals, because that's where it really matters. You know, we lost out in the round of 16. We shouldn't have lost to Liverpool, but you know what? I can kind of understand how we lost. One, we just had a game. We were at home, but you know we were kind of tired. Our players weren't on their game with their sharpness. We didn't have, you know, we had Ribery starting. Wasn't Coman injured? I'm not exactly sure. And we had so many problems, but there's no excuse for losing at home to Liverpool, who didn't. I mean, we also missed Kimmich. You know, great job, Kimmich. In the game where you're not supposed to get a yellow, you get a yellow. But that was pretty. I mean, with VAR, I mean, we still had VAR actually. But I just think that you know this Champions League season, it's pretty much open as well as last season. But Juventus, I see them going to the final. I do. I mean, Ronaldo. I like him, but I think Messi's better. But I like Ronaldo because He's a competitive player. If he's losing in the 90th minute, he'll go out. Right. So Champions League, we can really compete for that if we focus less on the Bundesliga and more on the Champions League. But why would you? If you have such a big squad, which I think we'll get 2 or 3 more players, 3 max, man. I don't think we'll get 4 players. We need 4. I would like to see 2 wingers. Pepe and Sane would just be too much. Okay, I think Sane alone. Because look, Coman preseason, the kid still needs a little bit of finesse, and I think if we add that competition, it pushes him to do better. And he also can't stay fit. So when we have Sane and Gnabry, and we have we just have so much, man. Our second team is so sick, and there's youngsters coming through. I'm excited for this new season. I'm excited. I'm also excited because we'll be streaming every day. I think that's what we're gonna try and do. But yeah, very good first start of the season for Bayern. Um, Good transfer target. Is there someone better? Some people might say yes, but very very glad to be getting a player, or if we get him. Apparently, we've agreed the pay, which if you're a player from Espanyol, you should want to go to any other club. They're not that good, okay? You should go to the top German club. That's true, but we're also one of the best in the world. So he'll come to us. We just need to agree a fee. I think he'll come, probably by next week. I think, because it should. If we're focusing on other deals like Sane, then yeah. Next week, I expect Sane a lot more progression. I'm not exactly sure, but yeah, that's it for this stream. No one's watching, so I can't ask for comments. But if you did watch, thank you very much. Be sure to subscribe because I'm just trying to grow this. I think Bayern needs a fun channel, man. Because if you look at it, if you look at what's been happening, first of all, Liverpool have their fan channel. Manchester United have the United stand. 2 channels actually with their full-time devil. Chelsea have a Chelsea stand or something. Arsenal, AFT TV, obviously. They started this whole wave. We have so many fan channels out there, but Bayern doesn't have one. Madrid doesn't have one. A lot of clubs don't have one, but why don't we have one? I know Bayern's German, and it's going to be a lot harder for people to subscribe because I'm not German. I'm being honest. I'm not some huge new. I don't even have a kit. Okay. I don't have a kit. I don't have a kit. Never had a kit. Right. So let me tell you why. Because one, I'm not freaking. I just never found a reason to buy a kit. I'm sorry. I know I'll buy a kit this year probably. But it has to, if Sane signs, I'm buying a kit. But I just don't like what. Look, I'll probably buy a Robin kit because he's my favorite Bayern player of all time. But seriously, man, I'm not some huge German. I don't have any connections to the club. I just fell in love with this club because of Ian Robin, and him leaving is really devastating. I also fell in love with us because some people would say I'm a bandwagon because I'm supporting but I've been supporting this club for at least like 5 years now. It's just always been in my heart. And I watch football. Not only football. Like I watch football. But by football, I watch other people. I don't only watch Bayern. I watch Manchester United a little bit. I don't wake up every day and watch them. No, I don't care. But I do it for Bayern, by the way. Yeah. So I think that this is gonna be a good thing. It's only a good idea. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you did and enjoyed, slap a like. And yeah, I'm just excited for the new season. I'm excited for Bayern to get something done, especially with transfers. We need we need players, man. We need a lot of players. We need a lot of players for this Bayern team. Uh, uh, but it's so cool that we can bring on Kim. Look at preseason, man. Also, I'll be giving this is the Roca, but I've already given that. But I'd like to talk about Coman. We need. I don't know if he needs to be sold, but I'm getting to that point. He's a young man, 23 years of age, but he just doesn't do anything for me. Tolisso showed today. I mean, first few minutes, I was like, okay, this guy's losing the ball. I mean, the first preseason game versus Arsenal, he was very bad, but then he got into it today. He did what I wanted him to do. How ironic that Bayern play in Houston 2 weeks after I leave Houston. I mean, yeah, it was 16 days. I left Houston like 18 days ago. I was in Houston, man. Why can't they just play on anywhere I go, man? I would have gone. That would have been my first Bayern game. I'll go to Germany like next year or 2 years from now. I don't know. It's for sure that I'm going to Germany. I'm going to go watch Bayern. I'm not watching Dortmund. Come on. Well, I might schedule it for the Classica next season. Not this. This season is like, even though it hasn't really started, but next season I might go to. I probably will, and watch and go to England. It's kind of like a little bit of a European tour, but I don't know. Would I go in the winter? But I can't. So I'll have to take. I don't know. I'm freaking in high school. I don't freaking know. Yeah. So very, 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 very good transfer target for Bayern here. We need a player like this, especially of who's young. Also, I don't know. I'm not sold on these youngsters, man. João Felix. I'm not sold on these people. So yeah. Thanks for watching. If anyone watched, if anyone watched. I mean, I'm freaking on the live comments. No one's commenting, so that's great. That's pretty sad too, but it's all right. No, I'm not I don't care about this. I just wanted to. I feel like, like anywhere I go, like I'm not kidding. I usually be thinking about saying stuff to a camera, but I never say it. But now I'm saying it, so I'm proud of myself. And it took me a long time. I mean, look at the freaking live. It looks professional. I just need to get a green screen behind me, and I'll get a green screen actually, eventually. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, this is cool. I mean, I have the equipment. Why not use it? I have a good computer. Why not use it? Thank you for watching. Stream's very healthy, and yeah, peace. Mia san mia. That's what we say. Super Mario. I lost my voice a little bit because I celebrate. I actually thought we were gonna lose to Real Madrid, so I started celebrating when we scored the first goal. When Tolisso missed that first shot and then it ricocheted, I was so pissed. And then like a second later he scores, and then I'm like the happiest human being in the world. I'm a weird person, okay? I really care about this club. Like I've lost my voice, man. Like Bayern was playing Arsenal, and then it was like we did something bad, and I was getting angry, and I was like, oh yeah, here I'm back to myself last season, because I was so last season was one of the most stressful seasons in my life. I thought we were gonna lose the title at 9 points behind. I was kind of happy that we weren't gonna win the title, because it would have given the board more initiative to want to freaking invest in the squad, which it did. I mean, we got Lucas Hernandez and Benjamin Pavard for 100. How much did we get Pavard for, man? Transfer market. If I'm being honest, I don't think this kid this Marc Roca, I don't think he's worth 40 million. I think he's one for the future with like hints of greatness. We got Pavard for 35 million, right? Yeah, 35 million. His market value was 30 million. You know what? His market value was 40 million after the World Cup. I mean, dude, his main position is center back, but he's a right back and can play defensive midfield. I don't know. I just don't buy that. So the next Bayern match professionally, which is the DFB Super Cup, is on the third versus Dortmund. What in the Classica that's gonna be? I will. Lucas Hernandez. I think he was worth 50 million. I'm being honest. We bought him. I mean, it was a release clause, so I don't really. Whatever, man. I'm just so excited. Let's hope this new season goes well, and I don't have to cry and sit here every day. Yeah, thanks for watching, whoever watched. God bless you, and that. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Amen.